Hello, this is Eric Humphrey from Quiet on the Set magazine. We're here today for the grand opening of the Carlyle Room. The new owner, Jeremy Allen, who is an entrepreneur, businessman, decided he wanted to open up a venue to be diverse with showcasing talent and food and everything. So this is going to be an enjoyable moment, and hopefully everyone has a good time tonight. Jeremy Allen, who's about to cut the ribbon. He's about to cut the ribbon to his new restaurant lounge called Carlyle Room.
Under the ownership of Mr. Jeremy Allen, would you please cut the ribbon?
Okay. Hi, this is Eric Humphrey from Quiet on the Set magazine, and I'm standing here with the new owner, Jeremy Allen of the Carlyle Room. Jeremy, what inspired you to open this?
Wow, that's a loaded question, brother. So, I really thought there needed to be a spot where people can go and have live entertainment in a safe environment and be able to go and have a good time. Quality food, live entertainment for an upscale venue.
Okay, so by reading your bio, you do a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Entertainment, sports.
Yeah.
Didn't mention about the Commanders, so tell us how you got into that.
Yeah, so years ago, I was a season ticket holder, and I've been wanting to get in more and more with them, and when the opportunity presented itself, I wound up buying a suite with the stadium and then kept investing. So, yeah, I'm still hanging in there. I'm saying, well, it's a small portion of...
It's a small portion, but it's still there.
Yeah, you're getting there.
All
yes,
right.
Yes.
Well, bless you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Keep
I appreciate it.
Work up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hi, this is Eric Humphrey from Quiet on the Set magazine, and here standing with me today is two icons. One from Ben's Chili Bowl, and I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. There's no title amongst you that can matter. So you tell me who you are and tell them how proud of you of him.
Oh, well, my name is Virginia Alley. I opened Ben's Chili Bowl on August 22nd, 1958, when I was 24 years old with my husband, Ben. And I'm so proud to be here today in this beautiful Carlyle Room because I am so proud of Jeremy.
Thank you.
So proud of what you're doing, what you have done, and what you're going to continue to do.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
All right, and we'll see you in the Chili Bowl.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
very soon. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here and be a part of this.
Thank you.
Proud, just proud.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Just so very, very, very proud to be here with you tonight. It's my pleasure. Okay.
Very well.
Yeah.
And I'll see you at the bowl too. I'll be hungry when I get there.
Come on down. We invite everybody. I've been there 65 years serving my wonderful community of all walks of life, and I'm so pleased to be here after 65 years. I'll be 90 years old on the 17th of December.
Okay.
And I'm going to celebrate it on the 14th at the Lincoln Theater.
Okay.
Come on down, both of you.
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
And one question for this young man here. Yes. I know we interviewed you earlier,
yes,
but the question is, for you to establish such a prestigious place, and because we don't have many African-American businesses flourishing in this, but it's coming. And this place is going to be earmarked and a landmark.
Yes.
So what do you feel about it?
I have to echo what Ms. Ali said here, is that diversity is important, right? So you can be an owner, but you still have to be diverse. And I mean, love is love, right? I kind of build my business model on love. If you love people, they'll love you back. Even when you make a mistake, even if things are wrong, you still love them. So my goal here is to really just simply love, right? Carry that model through my business and my staff and my clients, and that deems success.
So let me ask you one more question. Besides Take Six being here, which is an iconic group,
yes,
you have other lineups
yes,
or talent.
Yeah, so not only national acts, though. I like to feature local acts, right?
And that's what
so
I'm
a lot
saying.
of our, last night we had a tribute to the OJs. We have Braincore Entertainment, who performs here a lot. They do a lot of tribute shows. We have Marcus Mitchell, Marcus Johnson. We got, a lot of guys who are local that need to get started.
Right.
And so I would love to put them on the stage, give them a chance to perform in D.C.
Right.
4 blocks from the White House is pretty impressive to say I performed.
Yes. Very impressive, yes. All right, but
Thank you so much.
both for sharing this time with Quiet on the Set magazine.
Thank you.
All right.
You know, yeah, it's just wonderful, and to hear him talk about the love, you know, we were, my 65 years was all about treating people the way you want to be treated, all people from all walks of life, and then to have this beautiful place to bring out big entertainers and so on. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you. Thank
You're
you.
going to make her cry.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
And enjoy.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day.
God bless.
All right.
Hi, this is Eric Humphrey, publisher of Quiet on the Set magazine. I'm here standing with my artistic director of visual arts at the new restaurant lounge called the Carlyle Room, owner Jeremy Allen. What do you think, Ronald? We just got here. What do you think about the place?
Well, it's an amazing event already, I see. And it's good to see DC coming alive with new spaces to come together as a community. And I think that's a great opportunity for all of us to network and come together as a people and as the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. And it's a great event. We've had Take 6 coming out pretty soon, so everybody's coming in, getting excited about the place. And we hope that it thrives because D.C. is thriving right now. So we want to take this time and say thank you to Carlyle for hosting this event. It's wonderful.
What do you think about the whole setup, how it's arranged? What do you think? You're a visual person. What do you think about that?
The setup is amazing. It's kind of like almost Art Deco back in the 1920s setup. And the colors are very natural, muted colors, and very inviting. When you walk into space, it's very inviting. It's open, it's inviting, and it's very, like I said, almost like a 1920s, 30s kind of vibe to the whole look inside the place. But it's nice event, nice calm event, nice calm space.
So hopefully it'll come. All right, thank you. Good afternoon. This is Eric Humphrey from Quiet on the Set magazine, and I'm standing here with Joel Doyle from Industrial Bank. Joel, tell me.
No, we got to do that again.
Yo.
It's Doyle Mitchell.
Oh, Doyle Mitchell.
Yes, Industrial Bank.
Okay, Doyle Mitchell. Let's cut. I'm glad you corrected me.
All right.
Where did I get Joel from?
I don't know.
It went somewhere.
Well, people hear Doyle and they think Doyle.
Yeah,
they hear
Doyle.
a lot of things.
Doyle
Not
Mitchell.
the most common name in the world.
No, it really isn't. Not for a first name, right?
Right.
All right. 5-second count, no. Hi, this is Eric Alif Humphrey from Quiet on the Set magazine, and I'm standing here with the owner of Industrial Bank, Doyle Mitchell. Doyle, tell me, what do you think about the new businesses flourishing, especially black businesses flourishing in the Washington, D.C. area?
Well, it's really exciting. It's very exciting to me to watch new black businesses in areas that we don't normally expect, like spirits and cigars and things like that. So we're thrilled about it, and we try to be as part of it as much as we can.
Very well, very well. I think it's a wonderful place. I can't wait to come and take part in this adventure.
It's also exciting to see the Carlyle Room here in Washington, D.C., so we can share in some of the entertainment and the social life, and I'm sure there'll be some business done down here as well.
Isn't there a Carlyle Room in Virginia somewhere?
I think it moved, and I think that's why we're here.
That's why you. Oh, okay, very well.
If there's one in Virginia, there's one here now anyway. So.
Yeah. Very well.
It's good to be here, and certainly under the leadership of Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very exciting.
Right, and I can't wait. But thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. Good afternoon. This is Eric Alif Humphrey, and I'm standing here with Derek Rutledge, the iconic makeup artist, and Ron Cook, fashion producer extraordinaire. Tell me, guys, what do y'all think about the opening of a new black business, the Carlyle Room?
Well, actually, when I got the call about the place, I've been here before, but to know that it's now being owned by African American really excited me. And then to know they actually had an opening ceremony bringing in the iconic Take 6 really excited me as well. And then just to come in and see what the changes were and to taste the food and partake in the repast and then to get the drinks and then also to celebrate with all the people that are here. I'm excited for my brother for opening up a wonderful establishment.
Very well. And how about yourself?
Just excited to be here. The Carlyle Room is an iconic room that has been around for so many years, and to see it evolve into the hands of an African American is just, it's just phenomenal. And I'm just happy to be here with these wonderful, beautiful people, influencers, who are here to celebrate this wonderful, wonderful time. Shout out to Ramon Bain, and of course to my friend Derek Rutledge, who invited me to come to this. And it's just full of beautiful people and beautiful moments.
Yes, very well. Well, thank y'all for your time.
Can I just say that when I pulled up to see how they actually picked up on the silver of this iconic place with the silver runner and then the silver balloons, you know, Ramon, she pulled out no stops to make sure that we had a wonderful experience today.
Very well.
Yes.
And thank y'all for your time.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Take care, my brother.
All right. Hi, this is Eric Leaf Humphrey from Quiet on the Set magazine, and I'm standing with the iconic Marissa Mitchell from Channel 5. Marissa, tell me, what do you think about this whole event?
Oh, extravagant. It's very beautiful, much like your voice, dignified, welcoming, bright. And I'm just glad to be here to celebrate what I know will be another gym in D.C. It's good to be here.
Jim. Thank you. Wake me up every morning. Thank you, Marissa.
Bright and early. Thank you so
Bright
much.
and early. All right.
So we just want to thank and congratulate Jeremy and the Carlyle Room team on an extraordinary reopening of the Carlyle Room. And we cannot wait to do more with all of our friends here. Too many friends to count, but we are looking forward to doing more right here in this beautiful, beautiful venue. And with that, I'll turn it over to good friend and head of business for the Black Chamber of Commerce here in Washington, D.C., Corey Griffin.
Thank you, Latoya. Let's give Latoya a round of applause. She's doing great work in the city. I wanted to say thank you all for being here. This is a lovely room. And I can get used to these lights. Joe Coleman, I can get used to these lights. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. It's actually really funny. I had an opportunity with Joe Coleman a few years ago. I came to see his show in Alexandria, and the MC called out and couldn't make it. Joe runs out from the back of the stage and says, "Corey, I need you to come and MC." That's not, I got a lot of titles, but that ain't one of them. And I said, "Okay, Joe, I'll come do it." And I told this really classist joke about how wonderful I thought I looked. And I said something like, Stevie Wonder said that he liked the way my jacket looked. And the crowd laughed, and that was good for me. So anyway, it's a pleasure to be with you. I am the chair of the Greater Washington Black Chamber of Commerce, and it is really, really important that Jeremy is here with the Carlyle Room for a lot of reasons. We exist very specifically to make certain that we are accounting for the black businesses that are in the city, that we are accountable to them as our members to make certain that you are able to thrive as a black business in the District of Columbia. In 1920, there was a 40-block radius around the U Street corridor. There were 400 black businesses in that 30-block radius. You'd be hard-pressed to find that many in twice or three times as many blocks. And so we think that our existence matters to make certain that we're providing support in every way that we can for an organization, a company like the Carlyle Room. And we'll be here for a long time. I want to recognize my fellow board member, B. Doyle Mitchell, who is the president and CEO of Industrial Bank. Thank you, Doyle, for being here. And I know that many of you all are members. If you are not a member of the Greater Washington Black Chamber of Commerce, we really encourage you to do that. So, Jeremy, I want to say to you and the team, congratulations, my friend. We're really happy that you're here. It matters that you're not just here in D.C., but that you're also here as a part of our downtown. It matters. And there are several business owners that are not in the downtown, but the fact that you're here is going to matter for the recovery for the District of Columbia. You may not know this, but the city is still struggling to get back from the impact of the pandemic. And it matters that black businesses are here. So congratulations, and we're happy to have you here.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, everyone. My name is Joe Coleman. I was a former lead singer with a group called the Platters. Most of you are a bit too young to know who that group is. Yeah. But, you're ready, right? No, come on, man. Come on. Let's just, come on. Currently, I sing with a group called Voices of Classic Soul, and features former members of the Temptations, Four Tops, the Drifters, and myself. the Platters. And I only mention that because we've had the opportunity to experience the club from the other side. We've come out that back area there from the dressing rooms out here to perform. And I just want to say that this is an amazing place, an amazing venue that is going to be, that is only going to raise the quality of what is offered in downtown Washington. And so I'm glad to see you all here, and hopefully you will continue to support and allow Jeremy Allen and the team to prosper and grow and represent the city in the proper way, in the proper manner. This is a beautiful club. It needs these seats need to be and deserve to be filled by people like yourselves. And I thank you for being here. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sean Townsend. I thought I was going to be able to stroll in here in my homecoming attire and say hi and go back out and enjoy some of the festivities, but I have the pleasure of serving as the president and CEO of the Restaurant Association, Metropolitan Washington. So, thank you. Primarily Washington, D.C. We also cover, we have members in Prince George's County and Montgomery County as well, scattered out through Virginia as well. But D.C. is our base, and we are located in Foggy Bottom. Our role is to advocate that we are the voice for the restaurant industry of the region. And I can tell you, I have conversations all the time about places closing. Everyone wants to ask me, why did this place close? Why are we not seeing restaurants pop up more in different parts of the city? But what we don't talk about more is how can we diversify ownership in the restaurant space? And to see a restaurant, a place of business to open up in the heart of downtown at this time is worth applauding for. So I just want to clap for that. Congratulate and applaud the team here who are, this is a beautiful facility. It is one less vacant space downtown that we have to worry about. It is one additional place that we can come and fellowship. Lots of things happen in restaurant spaces. So I'm honored to come up here and congratulate you on behalf of the Restaurant Association, and happy homecoming. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us for this amazing ceremony. And now, before he speaks, let me share with you a little bit about the new owner of the Carlyle Room, and also of NFL's Washington Commanders, Mr. Jeremy Allen. He is also founder of Oxford MD LLC, which owns 2 child care centers in Maryland, employing over 87 full-time teachers. A Navy veteran, Jeremy spent 10 years in the Navy and 21 years in the U.S. government in the areas of intel and counterintelligence, and has served as the COO vice president of several IT companies in Maryland, Virginia, and Colorado. Jeremy has also owned and successfully sold 4 sports and entertainment companies. A noted author, youth advocate, and motivational speaker, Jeremy Allen's motto in life is, "I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me." An African American who has opened many untraditional doors, Jeremy Allen's goal is to continue to provide guidance and support to both professionals and youth to assist in them achieving their professional success. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeremy Allen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. First of all, I'm honored. This is phenomenal. I'd like to thank everyone who had something to do with putting this together. If I start naming names, I would leave someone out. But I think that it's phenomenal to have this many people on a Saturday afternoon during Howard's homecoming and everything else that's going on. So I was a little nervous. First, I have to give a big shout out. After 25 years, my ride or die, my wife, Okemia Allen, was sitting in the bar.
She was always the quiet one sitting behind the scenes. Someone just walked up to her and said, "Hey, how are you affiliated with this place?" And she said, "I think I kind of know him." I love that. I love that about her. Our children love that about her. It's very, very important to have someone that's strong behind you and help you through the success of life. I don't take it for granted at all. So my father died 6 years ago in Alabama as a pastor, and one of the things I didn't get a chance to do was do this. And one of the things I told him was, "Dad, I've had all these companies, I've done all this stuff in the government, I've been very successful, but I want to have an entertainment venue, provide diverse entertainment in a space where people can sit back, love, enjoy, and really take on life no matter what their status is. I don't care if you are wealthy, or if you're struggling. I want to treat you the same way." And I didn't get a chance to do that. I'm doing that right now. Every customer who comes through the door for the last 3 months that I've been here, I treat them as if they are the best. And I think that is the model to success. As long as you love people just like they are the best, they will be. I went on a trip to Costa Rica on a missionary trip, and one of the things a pastor over there told to me that I took with me for the rest of my life, he said, "If the President of the United States was to come to your house for dinner, and you knew he was coming, what would you do? How would you prepare?" And we all said what we said, and you quite naturally know what you would do. "But if your neighbor from next door walked in and was coming over for dinner, what would you do?" And he said, "If the bum down the street wanted to come in for dinner, what would you do?" And he said, "If we executed life in such a way where we treat everyone at the same standard and love them at the same standard, we'd be amazed at how much we could accomplish." I have a saying that you reap what you sow, but I also have a saying that the grass is greener on the other side, but it's synthetic. Yeah, and so one of the things I realized is that everyone's grass is not needed in the right place. So by starting this business and allowing my team and Brennan and everyone who has allowed me to be a part of this, one of the things I committed to DC, one of the things I committed to all my staff and my family is we will do everything in excellence. We will not cut corners. We will not save anything to not do something. When we spent money and you drove up and you saw all that, someone said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "We're going to do it." Well, that's going to cost, but we're going to do it. We have to do it. Because if people are taking time out of their schedule, Take 6 is taking time to do just this mini concert for you prior to doing 2 shows tonight at 6 and 8:30. 8:30 is not sold out yet. If you want to buy a ticket, it's still 6 o'clock. I'm just kidding. No, I'm serious. So anyway, I have the honor and pleasure. These brothers are from Alabama. I'm from Alabama. These brothers are brothers of faith who have mastered jazz and gospel together so that the inspirational music that you hear is not just a song for them, it's from their heart, right? So when you get people who sing from their heart, you're going to tell. Even these 2 songs that they're going to perform for you, you're going to feel it that quick. They don't need time to get ramped up, I hope. So without any further ado, thank you so much for coming out. After they're done, we're going to do a quick Q&A, right, with them, and then we have to reset this room for a concert tonight. But I so much appreciate you. I really, really do. I do not take it for granted. I'm very humbled for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Take 6. 1, 2, 3,
Everybody just clap your hands. Come on, everybody clap your hands. Everybody just clap your hands. Here we go. You with me? Just clap your hands. Old school, say whoa. Say whoa. Say whoa. Yes, sir. Here we go. There used to be a time when I would blame somebody else. Everything that's happened to me happened to me. Now can never change till I turn and ask myself. I said, what's wrong with me? What's your deal? I can't help it. Oh no, I can't fight it. Seems to be me. It looks like I remember what the good Buddha said. Really live, you got to be dead. So I asked for help for God. Said I got the victory. Come on, everybody. We're just getting started. Rocking the party. Cause we got the victory. Come on, everybody. Come on. We're just in the glory. Just rocking the party. Cause we got the victory. Always teaching somebody else. Like the perfect one must be myself and I. When it fell apart, I was standing all by myself. And I felt question why I can't help it. Oh no, I can't fight it. I seem to be near. I remember what the good one said. We really got to be dead. So I asked help for God. Said I got the This life is a journey, the process of learning where God is the answer. Love is burning, oh, God is waiting, waiting for you and for me. Cross the finish line, claim the victory, and on everybody. Come on, come on. We just getting started. Hey, we got the victory. We got the victory. Yeah, we're dancing the glory. Yeah, rocking the party. Yeah, we got the victory. Anybody wanna win? Say yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, say yeah, yeah. Pump your hands, say yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, 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 yeah. Victory, say yeah, yeah, yeah. We got the victory. Hey, yeah. Come on, rockin' the party. Anybody wanna win? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, say yeah. Pump your hands, say yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Victory, say yeah, yeah. Turn it around. January, February, still the way. Somebody say, somebody sing, hello, hello, hello. Somebody say, somebody cry, why, why, why. Somebody say, somebody sing, hello, hello, hello. Somebody say, somebody cry, why, why, why. Somebody say, you don't mind no, you don't mind no. Ese copilón his way. We are champions. We're defeated when we come to London. Now we can stand strong. Somebody say, somebody sing, hello, hello, hello. Somebody say, somebody cry, why? Kuleman is his way. Sindan, Sinjan, Baya, Shabalaba, Sitanda, yo.
Thank you so much. Anybody ever heard that second song we just did? So that was, yeah, South African, Lady Smith Black Mambazo. We did that song from the Paul Simon album, Graceland. We actually had the honor and the privilege of being able to sing on a tribute to him. So I just wanted to be able to share that with you all today.
All right. Thank you so much. So, I've asked his brothers in the back room, I said, I don't really have a set agenda with these Q&As, but I kind of know where I want to go with it, so I'm going to throw some things out there. And so one of the things I thought about was seeing a group stick together, anyone, for 35 plus years, right? We all are business owners in here. We all have successful things. And how did they do it? And what was the secret, right? And there's no real secret, right? But there's got to be something that they've held tight to that they can share with us and give us a little inspiration that may cross over from music to business to life.
Yes. So, there is a bit of a secret, but it's a very, very simple secret. And for us, even though we consider ourselves family, and we do get on each other's nerves at times, we make sure that we are transparent with each other, and that there's a healthy dose of respect underneath everything. Because you can get through anything as long as you communicate and you respect one another, even in the times when you do not like each other. And I can guarantee you, we are stronger now and more together now than when we started.
I would add to that there is another reason outside of just the six of us. We believe that we were called to do this. Amen. It's more of a ministry for us, not just a job and just entertaining.
Well, so that kind of piggybacks on my next question is, you know, you've been in this for a while. There had to be opportunities to get outside of that vein of gospel jazz and go strictly secular, strictly money chasing, strictly to industry. And I mean, we have college football athletes now doing NIL deals that probably make as what you guys make. So how do you stay grounded and not get so distracted to want to chase the revenue as much as what you just said was the calling?
So it's funny because I think that as you mature, especially in this business, you start realizing that you should only do what is authentically you. You know, and if you can do that and continue doing it, then you always have a place, regardless of whether or not you're on the top of the charts or not. You always know that you're doing what you're doing for the right reasons. And I think when you're chasing things, especially money, you'll do things that are outside of your character, outside of your calling, outside of what it is that's genuine about you. And the public and the people will know when you're not being real.
That's good.
I want to add to that a little bit. You can clap for that. It's my man, Club. I would add to that we believe God's word, bro, on the real. And there's a scripture in the Bible that says, but seek first the kingdom of God, and his righteousness, and what? All these things will be what? Be added to you. So those people, there are groups of people who strictly do this for the money. They seek after the fame and the likes and the TikToks and the Instagrams and all this other kind of stuff. But that is fleeting, man. I would rather seek to be up here and to be a representation of God's kingdom in this earth. Man, we find ourselves in so many different platforms, whether it's sometimes we're in churches, sometimes we're at the Kremlin, or sometimes, you know, we're in America, in Asia, wherever, but we are authentically who God called us to be, and we share his light and his love with the people, and all of that other stuff, just like you said, is added to us. That's why we're here tonight.
I love that. I love that. I'm going to end with this before I turn it over to see if we have one or two for the audience. I'm blessed to have a 26-year-old daughter, 23-year-old son, and a 14-year-old son. And I'll tell you, that difference is a big difference. And one of the things that me and my wife are struggling with is adulting adult children and learning how to do that. But I'm literally finding that this generation that we keep blaming stuff on, we actually raised, and we were a part of it. But who do you see, or who do you think about, and when you're doing your performances, our younger generation coming up behind you, sounding like you, looking like doing something similar to you, right? Because I see a lot of crossover now. I see people doing rap and country, rock and hip hop. I mean, there's a lot of crossover now. But is anyone crossing over with Take 6? I did watch the Dove Awards. I saw a little crossover there, right? But do you guys see where our younger generation is going and paralleling anything to your careers?
You know, interesting. We had coaches in this industry that were able to coach us through to finding our voice, establishing that voice, and then communicating that voice. It's interesting because I have an 18-year-old that I'm in that same place of having to coach her to play her best game, coach her to find her voice. I can't do it for her anymore because it's her journey. But to be able to stand back and allow them to make mistakes, allow them to identify what is uniquely them, and to be able to lend a voice at the right time without trying to be an authoritative parent. You've got to do it this way, do it. But that's how they did us when we were in this industry. They didn't tell us what to do. But as we went through and made mistakes or got some victories, they were there to put it in the context and to say, okay, this sounds more uniquely like you. What is your voice? As a coach, as a coaching parent now, you help your kids to play their best game. So when I see the kids that are coming behind us now, hey, we didn't do country and then suddenly do rap, but you can give them principles to be able to navigate their way to make their own journey. And those principles we'll share with them.
Yes. I got time. Yes, ma'am. Get down here.
So I have a question. It sounds like the Bible helps you guys have a similar purpose and mindset, but especially with 6 people, and I think you talked about being authentic. How did you guys maintain the same mindset with 6 different minds? Did you guys have like a book club or something? How did you go to therapy together?
That's a great question. Great question. Because remember, I also said that we're very transparent. So I think the transparency over time has really, really played into that. We know each other very, very well. We lift each other up. So we've been through mountaintop experiences, all of the really great things. And we've been through some stuff individually and collectively. So we share those things. So I think that aside from the Bible and the other things that we were raised in, we are prayerful guys for each other, for the group, and for everything that we go through. And before every performance, we have some kind of worship service. And sometimes it's from the Bible, sometimes it's just from some guy's experience in the moment. So I think those things and the communion of that amongst us is what really raises us all.
And not to put it lightly, but we choose to respect each other even when in those moments when Claude was talking about that we don't necessarily like each other. We choose to not allow that to interrupt the relationship. And so that once
it doesn't become personal.
Exactly. So once we get past that moment, we can still be brothers.
Last thing I'm saying is, any married person to tell you, once you got married, you saw some people that were probably finer a little bit than your husband or your wife at some point. But you have to continue to choose your choice. We chose this. God chose us for this, and we said yes to his choice. So every time we get together, we have to continue to choose our choice. Oh my God. I said a word. Can I get a witness in there? Is there a married person in here that continues to choose your choice? So it's not easy. It's not easy. I'll be the first to tell you it's not easy, but every time you wake up and we get together and we choose our choice, literally we elevate to another level. So whatever you commit yourself to, you have to continue to choose your choice.
Wow. That's amazing. Back here in the back, when you can't see me, but I can see you. Doyle Mitchell, I'm President CEO of Industrial Bank, and a couple of years. We did celebrate them. I saw you guys like 30 years ago. I can't even remember where it was, whether it was at my school or not. And I don't have a question, I just have a comment. While there's banking on my father's side, there's music on my mother's side. And one, it's amazing you guys are still together after 35 years. But secondly, you all sound better today than you did 30 years ago. It's incredible. And I really appreciate hearing your story, because the spiritual side gives how I view Take 6 just that much more emphasis and love. So appreciate you guys. God bless you.
Yeah, we need to talk to you afterwards. It's the Industrial Bank.
All right, we're going to take the last question here.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't have a question either. My name is Dennis Carew. I'm the Senior Director of Sales for the Convention Center. And you guys, I'm just going to let you know. Y'all, I'm your biggest fan right here, live in person. My mother was like, if you don't turn off that Take 6, I would sing your music. I wanted your voice, your voice. I was a musical theater major at Howard University. And I wanted to be Take 7. I wanted to be
me out, and I thank her as well. Joe Coleman was up here earlier. He has been a mentor, coach, father figure, everything to me. Without him and Dr. Weaver, I don't even know what I would do. They've introduced me to Joy Moore, Governor Westmore's mother. We've become friends. And it's so interesting how God puts people in your life at the right time. I told my wife if this had happened 10 years ago, oh my God, I don't know what would happen. I was not ready. So I will end with this. We are blessed to have these brothers, not just for the entertainment, the revenue piece, but I couldn't think of a better milestone to kick off the Carlyle again with this group for 4 shows. The audiences for the next 4 shows are not just going to get entertainment from a musical value, but you heard what they're going to get. And I believe it from an authentication piece is more genuine than anything else. I thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I thank my team, everybody. We have some more food and drinks in the bar area. We have to flip this room and get ready for a concert. So as you make your way, you can take pictures and hang out, but we will turn the lights up and ask you to leave quietly, peacefully. Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate you so much. See you tonight.